Hello and welcome. Happy Valentine's Day to those that are celebrating. I hope you're all having an amazing evening. I decided to jump on, do a quick Reiki live, just see how everyone's doing. It is a surprise because I did find Taylor Swift essentials, basically instrumental versions of her songs. So if you're here, I'm going to just do a bit of pulling at first just to lift any heavy energies that you might be experiencing. Let me know how your day's been. How's your weekend been? Been feeling a lot of heavy energy. My mentor has been talking a lot about how basically the Schumann resonance is going off. Yes, I did just start. And how the solar energy has been really heavy right now. Hey Haley, welcome in. And so we might feel like we're just kind of trudging through mud, through all that chaos. It just feels super heavy. But a lot of the messages, it's always the same. That's why I kind of stopped posting it. I started getting really repetitive. But basically we have to ground, connect back to the earth, connect back to ourselves. What do I visualize when I do alchemy? My mentor taught us to work with fire the most. Fire transmute energy the fastest. It allows healing to be a lot more fast. It is rough, it is painful, it is a lot to go through, but it helps. Yes, spread the love. Hello, Kirby. How are you all feeling? How's the energy been? I know we've got a full moon coming up on the 16th, full moon in Leo, so there's a lot of energy. Yeah, there's been just this heavy energy that's kind of weighing us all down. Everyone that I've spoken to, even just before I got on the live, someone was telling me about how heavy the energy is, especially now at night when it kind of gets dark. Especially here, I'm on the East Coast, so it's like 9 o'clock already. Just dark and cold. And I think this time of year is meant for resting. Kind of just being to yourself. Collecting yourself, reflecting. Sleeping when you need to. It's been difficult. It's been a lot. I know all of us here are going through just a ton of just heavy energy. But allow this space to kind of clear up that heavy energy a bit. Allow this to be a space to be peaceful. A place to feel safe. Yes. In honor of Valentine's Day, I found Taylor Swift's Fearless album by Minzz Piano. I have her linked in my bio. And I'm like, this is perfect. Thank you. Hey Courtney, how you doing? Lots and lots of weird energy. Yeah, I kept telling everyone, my regulars that come in, they love Taylor Swift, and I'm like, one night I'll find a way to put a bunch of Taylor Swift on, and I'm like, bunch of calm Taylor Swift piano music. Let's do this. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling good. I felt that heavy energy and I just felt very pressed and just a lot of chaos. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Existential dread. If you're holding them. Hold on, I'm just going back. I saw a question really quickly. Okay, weird question, but do crystals only work if you're holding them? Or if you have them on you? You both. If they're near you, if you're holding them, it's gonna help. Especially for like Reiki sessions, live Reiki sessions. I know me and Haley would use physical stones to place on the person and channel energy through the crystals to help clear up those centers. But honestly, just having the crystals clear up the energy, protect the energy, it helps a lot. Like, I know my mentor taught me, if you kind of want to protect your doorways and spaces, like keeping selenite and obsidian around them and charging them with moonlight or Reiki energy, and with the intention of kind of putting a barrier to keep any negative energy out. I love selenite the most. That's what I use for everything. It's high vibrational, clears energy. I should get a wig. It would be cool. For your bedroom, same thing. I would use selenite, something high vibrational like selenite, and then something for grounding like obsidian or black tourmaline. Ooh, thank you for the balloons. Thank you. Yes, I'll be removing any heavy energy, lifting the energy. Hello, Colombia. Oh, nice. So bismuth, I'll use some bismuth after this. Bismuth, it's good for every chakra. Just having one piece of it, it helps clear it up. It's not a crystal though, it is a metal, but it has amazing powers to it. What's the best energy crystal? I'm not well versed with that, but for me, when I hear energy, I think of power, and so I think of the solar plexus energy. So any yellow type stone, something like citrine. Hey Jen, how's it going? I don't think crystals are bad. Did they say why they told you crystals are bad? My crystal, what's my birthstone? I think it's opal. Because when you're 15, yep. For that, I'm not sure. For the rainbow moonstone, you'd have to look it up online. And then for those looking to buy crystals as well, Cherie Mystic, I think tomorrow night she's going to be doing a crystal sale, so she'll be selling a ton of crystals. Nope, not a preacher. It might seem that way though. I give a lot of advice. I'm just doing Reiki healing, energy clearing. Ooh, the crown and the blushing. Do I know any symbols? I was taught 5 Reiki symbols, but the symbols I mostly use... Honestly, I've started using different Reiki techniques, so I've kind of fallen away from using the symbols, setting it more to be my intention for healing. Yes, for doing this live right now, anything you feel called to. You could look at the screen, you could just lay down and listen, whatever feels comfortable for you. Even if you're in the live for like a few minutes and you kind of dip away, you'll still get the full effects of the full live. So anything that feels peaceful or relaxing. And yeah, if you want in the chat, you could write down what you're releasing, what you're letting go of, what no longer serves you. Thank you. Hold on, the chat's going by fast. Releasing this house. Lisa, I see you. I thought that was you, but the chat moved so quickly. I'm like, was that Lisa? Is she releasing a whole house? Yep, and just take this moment. Let go of any of the heaviness. Allow this to be a safe space. So when crystals break, I feel like they've absorbed a lot of... They protected you from something. They protected you from a lot of dark energy. Normally with those, we normally bury them, kind of put them back into the ocean, into the earth. Jen, you know the music. I promised this. I'm thinking about doing this on Mondays. Yep. It's Taylor Swift. I'll be playing the full Fearless album, and I feel like we need that. I'm thinking about doing that because Minzz Piano, she came up with a whole bunch of instrumental versions to the albums, and I'm like, this is perfect. It's peaceful, it's subtle. Some Reiki to R. Kelly. Maybe one day. Around my neck, I wear pyrite, but this specifically is called a pi stone. And so I've been taking 9 of the shamanic rites. And so when we do that, in the healer's rite, our mentor taps their ability and energy into our own pi stone. Thank you. Yep, just take this as a space to chill, to hang out, to vibe. Family stresses a lot. Family knows how to trigger us. They know how to get under our skin. And especially those of us that are the rule breakers, those that are breaking the generational curses. It feels like a lot, and we feel that. They know how to just completely trigger us. And I could teach shielding for days and days, but there's some people that's always going to be able to get under, press those triggers. But it's kind of like discovering, like, what is it? What is causing it? Why do I feel that way? And I could dive into a whole bunch of things, like just being born, you kind of put, like, let's say parents, they go on a higher pedestal because they make sure you stay alive, basically. It's about survival at that point. And so we want that acceptance from family, from blood relatives. My pronouns, I go by he, him. What in the Jedi is going on? I am using the Force to clear away any heavy energy or dark energy, anything that's been bugging you all week. I'm sending you light, Dawn. Hoping everything's okay. I'm using selenite. This is a high vibrational crystal, self-charging, incredibly powerful. Probably another 5 minutes I'll keep doing pulling, and then I'm going to work on charging up the chakras. Deciding what to do when we get to this heart space, because I decided to do a live tonight just because I feel like there's a lot of heaviness in the heart space. I do have a YouTube. All my links are in my bio. I have not tried Moldavite. Moldavite is a wrecking ball to your reality. Yes, that was Love Story Instrumental. The link to the music is also in my bio. Not the Moldavite. Yeah, don't do the Moldavite. It's something. It's not from this world. I'll tell you that. Literally. No, I'm just doing Reiki energy healing. So it's not tied to any religion or it's more just spiritual. No organized religion. Moldavite is something. Yes, you can do Reiki on yourself. When you learn level 1 Reiki, it's about practicing and doing Reiki on yourself. And that's kind of what got me started on this journey. Just the self-healing journey, making sure I'm okay, charging myself up. Do you use any symbols? I used to use symbols a lot in the beginning because I was trained in Usui Reiki. But as I developed my own techniques, I no longer found use for them. Only if like there are places that I feel are really just kind of messed up. That's when I'd start using like Chokure or Raku. That Doctor Strange trailer was wild. Am I okay? I'm okay. I'm good. I'm good. Just hanging out. We're all just hanging out. I stopped eating meat maybe over 10 years ago. No alcohol either. I feel that for me, I want to just completely change who I was. I feel like alcohol kind of changes who you are. It feels relaxing. It feels like you're in that kind of flow state, but they call alcohol spirits for a reason. Plant medicine, I don't do plant medicine, but I know it helps a lot of people. I know it's recommended, but if it reaches the point of you just kind of completely numbing everything out, that's when it becomes a bit too much. And so a lot of people in shamanism, they go and do like ayahuasca or plant medicine, and it helps them because it creates those heavy visualizations. But what also happens is that the plants have a spirit. They have energy, souls, and their own messages that they want to send across. And that can get misconstrued in the visions that you have. What am I doing? So when I'm pulling, my intention is to lift any heavy or dense energy. And when I kind of do this, I'm kind of like pulling that away. Before I started the live, I called upon the earth spirit to kind of take this energy, transmute it into light. And then I use selenite to clear through that energy. Kind of replace it with light. And so I'm using Reiki energy through this hand, channeling it through the crystal, and sending waves, not through the screen though. The energy is not going through the screen. Reiki energy is universal energy. It's all around us. So if you can, imagine yourself kind of like in an ocean, an invisible ocean of energy and light. And so those that are tuned into this right now, your subconscious is understanding the gestures that I'm doing, and it's allowing you to tap into the energy yourself and allow it to heal. Yeah, they say Moldavite's supposed to like clear up everything in your light that's holding you back. But it's at such a vicious pace that it's terrifying. All right, I'm going to switch it up a bit. I'll be using bismuth. I have a bismuth stone associated to each chakra, and we're going to go through each chakra and clear those up. So for the first one, I'll be using this one for the root chakra. Hello, hello. And so where the root chakra is located, that's kind of the base of the spine. And that's kind of about your grounding, your connecting to you. Hey, how's it going? So imagine yourself connecting to the earth, like roots of light connecting to the earth. Ask the earth to send you healing energy restorative energy. So they're either Etsy or I go to Cherie Mystic. I don't think she's on the live, but I think tomorrow night she'll be doing a crystal sale. So those are two places that I go to. Yeah, this is a great song. I'm glad that it helps. Reiki energy helps, and I know we've been getting a lot of solar energy. Solar storms have been coming through, so you've probably been feeling that effect. Just heavy, dense energy. Just kind of weighing you down. Thank you all for hanging out, just relaxing and chilling. This one, I always forget the ones that are playing 20 minutes. White Horse. Just going outside and being present is the best way to ground yourself. Even if you live in a big city, once you go outside, like, just call upon the earth, call upon the wind and the sky. Just ask for it to just clear through your energy, heal your energy, restore you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad it helps. Yes. So I love Taylor Swift, and I kept promising everyone I would do a Taylor Swift live, and so I was like, let's go for Valentine's Day. Let's do that. So allow yourself. That's why I did it. This is about those of you here that are seeking self-love, that are seeking love. Feel that connection with yourself. It's playing through the whole Fearless album. This is Minzz piano on YouTube. Yeah, if she can rest her hand on her stomach and just feel the warmth, I'll try to channel Reiki energy through that as well. Yeah, so anywhere you're feeling pain, kind of hold your hand on those places on the body. You also start healing. All right, I'm going to switch over. We're going to work next on sacral chakra. So this is just below the belly button. There's kind of that creative energy, that sensual energy, passion, that drive. Yep, it's about self-love. Why do body parts feel weak? Maybe they're tired, maybe they're fatigued. It could be different things. So the chakras, when you divide them up into what they are, they're your energetic body. And so if there's kind of this dissonance, this imbalance in that energetic body, you'll feel that in the mind and the physical form as well. So those that don't meditate, those that don't have a grounding practice, you're gonna feel exhausted without any reason. You'll feel tired because it is healing energy, and so a lot of people do come to my lives just to fall asleep. This color is pink, but for the sacral chakra, normally it's an orange. Focus on the area where there is pain and kind of rest your hands on those areas if you can. Notice the warmth. Kind of imagine it like light flowing through you. Yeah, this one's really shiny. Do I? Do Rasengan. I only do Rasengan on my one-on-ones. That's where we clear the most energy. That's where we go into your chakras, clear them up, connect to your higher guides. Normally I go live every Friday. Last week I took a break, just needed time to myself to figure a few things out. I am a Scorpio. Thank you. My one-on-ones are, I only have one listing for one-on-ones right now. That one's $55 for about 45 minutes. And so we could work on different things, either just relaxing, creating meditation, just for healing. And so it'd be ongoing work with you. What we would do is we'd kind of see what's going on, what needs healing, where you need messages from. I'd give you the meditation, walk you through it, and then I'd have you for like 2 weeks, just basically do that on yourself every day, just to kind of heal through any dark shadows of the mind. Sagittarius. Let me know your signs. Favorite movie? That's tough. It used to be easy. I used to really enjoy the Sherlock Holmes movie with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. The Tron Legacy movie. What else was there? Inception was up there. I don't have a single favorite movie. It's hard to just pick one. More lately, I don't know. Nothing's really caught my attention to like kind of hyperfixate on. But those used to always, Pirates, the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, that was always fun. Yep, any stones are, even if they're not stones, if you associate something with healing, it's gonna heal you. This is bismuth. Yeah, I always get a lot of different auras around me. Sometimes it's green, sometimes it's yellow. All right, we're gonna head over to solar plexus. So that one, I'll be using this one, also bismuth. This is just above the belly button. And so this is the center of your strength and your power. So if you kind of feel like you've been powerless lately, allow this moment to kind of clear up that energy. And if you want, just resting your hand on the stomach just above the belly button, allowing the energy to flow through you, because it's not just my energy, it's your energy connecting with it. I'm not sure why auras change. I also think maybe it's different perception of what everyone sees. Everyone sees different spectrums of light, or the receptors in the eye takes it in differently. So yeah, call your strength back in. Call your power back in. Allow that to flow through you, to connect with you, to heal you. If you want, just take a deep breath in. And just slowly exhale. Oh no. Grow up. What does that mean? Let's have a conversation. When I hear grow up, I hear those are the people who've been so broken and so hurt that they think they have to be cold and angry. They don't want to have fun anymore. They want to be imaginative. Don't grow up. Have fun. The world's been so grown up for so long. Don't grow up. Our generation is not about growing up. We're the ones meant to play and to have fun. We're here to bring in the new universe and the new earth. Those that want to grow up are going to keep trying to hold us back, and they're not going to win. Cherie, everyone follow all my mods. But if you were looking for crystals, Cherie Mystic, I think she's doing a live tomorrow night. Yep, babies could feel it too. Babies feel that energy. Never grow up. Why grow up? I don't even know what that means. This is me always. I'm always on my rants when people come in. They're like, grow up, go get a real job, do a real thing. None of this is real. feels very real. Do what lights you up. Do what makes you happy. Like, who I chose to become is who I needed when I was growing up. Yep. And if you're on that healing path, if you're figuring out who you are, become who you needed. Bring that light to other people. Be silly, be insane. If you told me I'd be doing this, 6 months ago, I'd be like, no, that sounds insane. I wouldn't be on TikTok. You won't catch me doing anything on TikTok. That's where all the kids go to dance, and here I am. Don't hold yourself back. Do the scary thing sometimes. As long as no one gets hurt, do the scary thing. Take that leap, take that chance. I do different things. Right now, this is one of the main things that I do. Trying to find that balance between the real world and what brings me happiness. Yep, the inner child is missing in the world. That's why, like, this Valentine's Day, if you're feeling kind of lonely, kind of hopeless, it's about connecting to the inner child, putting that inner child back on that pedestal, because you are all powerful. Hey Tino, how's it going? But yes, please follow my mods. Follow Chronically Ghosted, Shy Flying High, Cherie Mystic, Queen of Cups Tarot. Alright, I'm going to be switching. I'm going to do a bit of pulling really quickly though. We're going to be moving up into the heart space. And I did this for Valentine's Day because I'm like, I know there's a lot of heart space that's just kind of fragmented. So let's bring it back together. Any pulling I'm doing is removing any dark tendrils, any threads of light that might be weighing you down, that might be heavy, that might be hurting you. Just let go of that energy. Take a deep breath in and slowly exhale. Let go of what no longer serves you. Don't worry about me. I am protected. Before I do anything, I call upon the four spirits, the four winds, the south, the west, the east, and the north, the earth and the sky, to protect me and guide me, to allow this dark energy to flow through the earth, to be transmuted back into light. And this is all just, right now I'm just clearing through the heart space, the heart center, any of the heavy energy, any wounds anyone has brought to you. Allow it to fade away. For a moment, just allow your self-love to flow through freely. Allow your inner child to show themselves. Show them how far you've come. Show them how you've grown. Or let them send you messages. Because I feel like those of us that are going through stuff, if you tell your inner child, your younger self, what you're going through, they'd be completely optimistic. They tell you you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. You got this. Alright, now I'm going to be sending you energy. Lots and lots of energy to the heart center. Green bismuth. Yes, bad emotional energy can manifest physically. Bad emotional energy, something like trauma, can cause issues in the body that even doctors don't know what's going on. Trauma gets stored in the body, it gets stored in the brain. That's what creates things like PTSD or complex PTSD. Bismuth is a rare metal. It occurs in nature, but most of the ones you'll find online have been man-made But these I've charged with selenite and Reiki before using. Even if you don't feel it, the energy's still there. Bismuth you could put in water. Selenite, do not put in water. But bismuth both are very fragile. Selenite begins to fragment. If it's in water, water basically destroys it. So it looks like it's virtual, but the way I see it, we're all sitting in the same ocean of light energy. Even if we can't see it, but we can feel it. I set the intention that those that need healing to join my live. Even if they don't know it, even if they come in as trolls, sometimes they need it the most too. But I send it sort of like as a wave flowing through the ocean, flowing through the universe. It taps into your subconscious. It opens through the crown chakra and allows the energy to flow through you. For Reiki mastery, trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Trust your inner child. Oh, that was cute. I'm glad that it helped Cherie. Sending you love. Sorry I missed your live on Saturday. Weekends get busy. If you're going through a healing journey, give yourself the time to heal. It was wild and crazy. I'll be using another stone for the heart chakra now. A different stone. It's an amethyst celestial wand or a dragon tooth. This helps with the third eye, but also the heart chakra. For those working on intuition, my mentor has told me, the third eye and the heart, when you can connect those two, you're able to connect to your intuition, your higher intuition. And I think we need to do that with all this heavy energy. Yes, please follow my moderators. They're all amazing. They're all powerful. Follow Chronically Ghosted, Shy Flying High, Cherie Mystic, Queen of Cups Tarot. Yes, this one is a amethyst celestial wand, also known as a dragon tooth. This, when I read the description, is both third eye, also heart chakra, and so I want to focus a lot on the heart chakra right now. I have another one, I think it's rose quartz. I'll bring that out in a second too. Yep, you're gonna feel it. Souls can't be stolen. I know there are like walkout souls, some that come in just for a brief moment in time, they walk out, then other souls can enter that body. but I don't think other people could take souls. Right now it smells like lavender. I think it's lavender. Hold on, let me find out. Lavender and chamomile. That's what's burning up right now. Oh, this is cute. I got a little owl. Thank you. I'm glad you made it. I've started to post these on my YouTube as well, so if anyone misses them or needs to just some Reiki random points in time, you could check out my YouTube as well. You're Not Sorry by Taylor Swift. Yep, you could use that crystal every day. Same name, Alchemist Kennedy. I use it here, YouTube, and Instagram. But yeah, follow me everywhere, because I heard they're like, I don't know what TikTok's doing with like spiritual TikTok right now. All right, I'm gonna switch to another one for the heart space. Let's do some rose. I think it's rose quartz. Yeah. I'm dead set on fixing everyone's heart tonight. That's my only goal right now. How to heal from PTSD. It is a journey. I'm always going to recommend seeking out therapy, seeking out professional help, because there's very specific techniques they have to use when it comes to PTSD, complex PTSD. Because there's different techniques that they use. Because if you have any type of PTSD, you have to basically relive the memory over and over again until it no longer hurts. Because it's kind of like the traumatic experience has become a knot inside of your mind, and you have to relive it and rewrite that story until it's no longer a knot inside of your mind. Another way that's helped me with it is kind of through shamanic journeying. Going to lower world, calling back the soul fragments. Therapy is a lot. Finding a good therapist is not easy. I still have to say it. I still have to say to seek it out. A lot of it is also just journaling. If you find a shaman that works well with you, they work through something called a medicine wheel. And that's a good way to kind of restore the mind, kind of tracking where the trauma came from, coming up with ways to protect yourself from it. EFT tapping helps as a coping mechanism, especially if you're having an emotional trigger. Hypnotherapy is good. EMDR is good. But yeah, it has to be a combination of things that really bring it together. And even then, it's like you're building a toolkit for when things happen. Same thing for me. It's always going to be grounding, tapping, building your toolkit for whatever it is that you might be experiencing. Anxiety or depression, bipolar, PTSD, complex PTSD. The most important life lesson I've learned and have to keep learning is just have fun. Don't take things too seriously. Do the scary thing as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. But always put your power into yourself. Don't seek power from others. And I feel like a lot of codependent relationships are kind of like you're seeking power. You're seeking strength and a pillar within someone else, but we have to learn to lean on ourselves first. Hey Meg, how's it going? Yep. It's just easier to heal and build your true self. It sucks. but who you become the wounded healer. That's the path that I've found myself on. We all go through a different trauma, a different thing that breaks us, that destroys our reality. Then it's our job to bring ourselves back together, bring ourselves back to equilibrium. All right, we're going to move from the heart space at last, those of you that have been waiting. We're going to move up to the throat chakra now. I'll be using bismuth. I watch some Russell Brand sometimes. Thank you. Thank you, left this witchy nurse. For me, that means that there's a block in the throat chakra. There are words that you might not be saying. You might feel hold on, sorry, say it again. Can you please send heal? Oh. Sorry, I'm going back. Sorry, I got lost for a second. If you feel pressure on the throat, that means it's a blocked throat chakra. That's where your words might feel suppressed. Maybe you're afraid of how you're being perceived. Maybe you were told at some point in your life not to say those things, and now that's your internal monologue saying that don't say that. They won't accept it. They won't like it when you say that. But we're still supposed to speak our truth. Tingling is good, I think, as long as it doesn't feel painful. That means the energy is working with you. I am using bismuth right now. Yeah, the next 2 stones will be bismuth. Just clearing through the throat chakra. If you want, just kind of resting your hand in that area. Feeling the warmth from your own hand. Feeling that light flow through you. Right now, the headaches could be a lot of different things. It could be dehydration. It could be a lot of just the energy flowing through us. The red one I think it was rose quartz I was using. Is it rose quartz? Is it ruby? Ruby quartz? It's something. I buy them sometimes because they look pretty, and I'm like, this will go great with a certain chakra. Basically, that was for the heart space. That's what I was healing. It's got that kind of mechanical look to it. It is metal. It is man-made. But it's used to heal through every chakra center. I have to look it up later. I do not have moldavite. Are you looking for moldavite? I might know someone that might be selling a piece of moldavite. Yep, it's just clearing through any of that heavy energy. Sorry, everyone follow Cherie Mystic. She'll be doing a crystal sale. She will not have moldavite, but she will have a bunch of other crystals. That'll be amazing for whatever you're working with. How light. Sometimes it's difficult. Once I'm in the flow state, I stop paying attention. I'm like, all right, I'm here. It kind of feels like we're all sitting in a room, even though I can't hear your voices. I can kind of hear your voices. All right, I'm going to move now to the third eye. We might have felt that a bit with the celestial wand that I use. So kind of anything that's been holding your thoughts back, any heavy thoughts, any depressive thoughts, any stressful thoughts. I wouldn't use moldavite. Moldavite's a lot. Oh, nice. Yes, if you have any crystals near you, they will be charged with Reiki energy as well. So it'll kind of amplify that strength and energy as well. Pulling on the thoughts, yeah, I could do that. So if anyone has any heavy, dense energy in your thoughts, in your mind's eye, allow this moment for me to relieve and remove those energies. kind of lift that heaviness, any of that denseness. Any stress or anxiety, if you want, just breathe deeply, slowly exhale. With aging parents, it's scary. They've lived their whole lives, these whole stories. Us growing up with them, we saw them as the gods of our reality in a way. They created us, they raised us, they made sure we're okay. Seeing them in weakened states, seeing them as they age, it's scary. It reminds us the mortality of life. It reminds us that we're here to tell a story, to pass down that story to others. To honor every moment that we are with each person. To honor every story that's told. Alright, sending you back healing energy to the third eye. But yeah, be present. If I have to teach any more life lessons, being present. Remembering the good times. Writing down those memories. Having them share whatever memories they can as well. No one's gone as long as they're remembered. The way I see us, I see death in a weird way. That's the thing. That's where it's odd for me, where yes, it feels like we're these physical human bodies because we're so connected to it. But we're also a frequency existing in the universe. And these bodies kind of connect to that frequency. I guess if you could call it your soul, your essence. And for a brief moment, we have this experience here. Yes, it can be sad, but also beautiful. I feel like if you're somewhere where you experience the 4 seasons as well, you see the cycles of life and death. Yep, that's good to hold on to the crystals, the onyx and the amethyst. That'll help. You can always tap into their energy. The way I see it, for me, the way mediumship works in different levels, but just remembering those memories. Imagine talking to them. Those that you've lost. Imagine them being there and offering you guidance and love, happiness. I feel like that's a way of tapping back into the frequency of who they were when they were in this physical form. On my YouTube, if you go through it, I posted it was a 3-part TikTok that I did on grief. That's something where I talked about some of the tools that I used. Leaning into your faith, into whatever religion you feel called to. I know that helps. For me, I don't see myself as religious. I kind of like the freedom of Taoism or just spirituality. If you read Journey of Souls, it kind of talks about the soul journey as it comes into this world, as it leaves this world, what's experienced. And they do that through hypnotherapy. They were trying to do, I think, past life regression, and that's where they got some information about worlds between. But for me, I say whatever you feel called to. I don't see a wrong. I think whatever you believe is what happens. However you believe your reality is, that's what it is. And I think there could be, if there's 8 billion people on the planet, there could be 8 billion separate realities communicating with each other. Yep, it was a little, I don't have that many videos up, so it'll say coping with grief, because I had seen a grief counselor for a brief time, so there's some parts on that. But just honoring the grief, honoring the time you have with it, because grief it's the love that you had for that person. Yes. All right. I'm going to move over to the last chakra. Well, the last one that I'll be working on, the seventh chakra, the crown chakra. It's heavy. When you lose someone, it's heavy. Yep, I think if you're focusing on opening the third eye, you could see different colors. You see different energies. Yeah, I wouldn't, for me, I don't know if I would do past life. I'm struggling with this life. Whatever I dealt with in the past, that's fine. That could stay there for me. I like to think that it exists. That's what works for me. It's not bad to feel grief. That's why, like, for these, I don't like to say that I'm removing grief, because grief is a process. Grief is love. Grief is who you were with that person, who that person was with you. It was a very special bond that was there. It's something that needs to be honored. And I think going through that healing process, it'll feel like falling down over and over again until you learn to not fall down, but recognize that hurt and that pain, but recognize the love that's coming from it. Hey, Crystal, how's it going? Yes, my goal is to repair energy and to have fun while I do it. For you all to have fun as we do it too. My one-on-ones are more intense though. They're work, because we kind of go into those kind of hypnotic states where we go into the mind and do a lot of healing. But for these, I want to create a space that's safe, that feels safe. And then for this live, I might be tired tonight, but later this week I'll probably post this live up on my YouTube as well. That way, if you ever want to come back to it, my Taylor Swift Valentine's Day Reiki live. Grief is love. It's I love Marvel stuff, but honestly, the best line that's ever come out of the Marvel Cinematic Universe has been Vision, when he was talking about grief, and he says, "What is grief if not love persevering?" And that's what hit me. That's what hit me the most, just hearing that. Like, that's what that pain is. It's that longing, that missing of someone. And this could be grief of someone that's transitioned from physical to non-physical, someone that's passed on, or even a relationship. Because when relationships end, who do you really miss? Do you miss them? Or do you miss who you were, who you could be with them? That's what I question a lot. Loss of hope too. Reminder of how fragile this world is. Yes, this can help with depression. Yes. I'm gonna say it for, well, whatever. It's like, it's gonna be okay. Whatever you're going through, it's gonna be okay. And how do I know that? I don't know. But me saying it, you hearing it, us believing it together, it's gonna manifest. That's what I believe. I don't do in-person right now, but I do distance healing through Zoom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the breakup. I know that's a lot. Kind of be with the emotions that you feel from that breakup. Give yourself time to heal. Trust the path that you're on. Trust that everything's that's happening. It is for your best interest, but right now it might not feel like that, but believe it. Believe that you're being pushed to new things. How can bad energy manifest? It could just feel heavy or dark, or if you're constantly thinking something bad's gonna happen, and it happens. It's just that way of manifestation. Yeah, there's a wide range of emotions today. Yes, these are matte textured glasses. Alright, I'm gonna be wrapping up soon. I'm gonna send you a bit of healing energy to create a shield around you. So if you want, kind of imagine from the top of your head an orb of light kind of unfolding around you out of golden, radiant light. Or if there's an element that you like, you could pick that as well. Fire or ice. Something that feels protective. I feel that slowly surrounding you, enclosing you. You know, that shield is always there for you to call on. And you could always recharge the shield yourself by calling on it, just saying, I'm shielded, I'm protected. You're shielded, you're protected. Gracias. Well, that's why are my one-on-ones worth it? That's why I kind of do these as well. You have to feel the energy. If you feel like this energy helps you here on this, me helping right now 500 people, it's going to be amplified when we work one-on-one. But like we work on more specific things when we do one-on-ones. And so that would look like, it would look like kind of like, are you going through a breakup? Do you need to do a cord cutting? Are you just kind of looking for guidance? And so my one-on-ones are more, I say it's 45 minutes because I'll do a oracle card reading with you. Just kind of find out what's going on with your life and then picking whatever meditation works, because it'll be mostly going into your imagination and your subconscious to heal whatever patterns might have been broken. Calling back in soul fragments, kind of connecting to your higher self or your higher guides. I'm trying to think. If there's inner child healing that needs to be done, we go in there. But it depends what we're working with, where it is heavy work. So a lot of times, a lot of the clients I have might end up in tears because there's a lot of work that hasn't been done, and then we'll do a ton of it in this one-on-one. And so like within 20 to 30 minutes, we'll clear through a whole bunch of things. You'll have a meditation that you would do the same meditation on yourself every night for or every day for like 2 weeks. It's kind of like shamanic journey, but I do it through the route of Reiki. And that's how it works. I could probably do maybe in the future, maybe like a group. It's tough to do with a group because it works better if it's a specified energy. Well, I guess live with a single person would work. Yeah. Or everyone could sign up one at a time and experience themselves. But yes, before I lose my thoughts, follow my moderators. Follow Chronically Ghosted, Shy Flying High, Cherie Mystic, Queen of Cups Tarot. Cherie Mystic is going to be, it's tomorrow night, right, Cherie? She'll be doing a crystal sale live tomorrow night. And then I go live again on Friday. It'll be a similar routine like this. We remove any heavy, dense energy. We use crystals to kind of clear through that, and shielding at the end. Maybe I should just use Taylor Swift music for all of them. I know, I'm trying not to buy any more crystals. I have no more room. I have no more selenite to charge them. It's getting insane for me here. What else? Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. because I know TikTok is trying to cut down on like spiritual TikTok for some reason. Around the same time, 9:30 Eastern, I'll be going live. But yeah. No crystals. We still have Taylor. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing Taylor's on Mondays. I think it's a nice vibe. Last week I took last week off. I had some like dental surgery going on, and I'm like, I need time before I could talk. But yes, I'm going. I guess follow Very Crystal as well. Sorry, Crystal, I forgot you were here. Sorry. Yes, Taylor Swift is life. Can loved ones send? I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about doing like weekly, maybe Mondays and Fridays as like a consistent thing for the time being. But yeah, I'm gonna start signing out. Feel free to message me. I have a pinned video on my first post. That way, if there's anything I missed, feel free to just write anything there to reach out to me. Thank you, Crystal. All right, everyone. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day. And hopefully I'll see you on Friday. Or on my one-on-ones. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye. How do I exit? Oh, they moved the exit button. Okay. Bye.